I figured this was a good spot to show you. It started at 10 o'clock last night or so. Depending on where you're at in the driveway, there's 3 to 6 inches. Well, hey, that's kind of what they were calling for. Trees are dripping. It's 33 degrees, 32 degrees, just right there. We got power here. There's no power at this. Oh, that's weird. No, never mind. The power to there comes from here. Having a brain fart. There's no power at the main barn in the shop. So obviously there's a line screwed up somewhere. And yeah, I don't fit through over there now. I didn't get that parked over far enough. I don't back up worth a damn. But anyway. Okay, they look like they're all in here. Look out and don't see any outside kind of bothers me in the morning. And there's probably 3 inches I'm walking on here. If you can hear that, that's the kind of snow we get. You know, it sticks and packs to everything. And I guess I really don't gotta look over here for any new babies. So I don't have to open that gate. But makes for pretty scenery anyway. And yeah, it's dark over here. Should be light. I need my hand for a flashlight. I'll bring you back when I can flip hands around. Okay, now for the familiar sight that a lot of you have this time of year. You can't tell where the liquid runs down the driveway, can you? And yeah, literally, I'm sinking in almost all the way through here. But yeah, sticks to everything. Oh, I know what that is. I was thinking footprints at first. Power lines. Kind of follows the line. There. Sounds more like I'm walking through the creek than I'm walking in this stuff. And let's see, this morning, Brooks pickup is supposed to go down to the dealership in Salem. No lack of water running. And get a new windshield put in it and get the new instrument cluster put in. That was part of the purchase agreement. Oh, there's where you're hiding. And today was the day. Supposed to be down there, before 10 o'clock this morning. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. And that's a hole in the floor. So I'm going to say that we didn't get all the rat holes filled. That may be how they're getting, a couple of places are getting just what we need. More frickin' tunnels. And I'm going to say that there's no new babies this morning. Unless that one over there in the corner's got one hiding. Other than that, I'd say no new babies. Yeah, make sure there's not none out here they got a late on. Soy mutts playing. Oh, and yeah, some mornings I just step in these cracks, especially when the dogs are around. That looks like the little calf still laying over there. He's in a different position. He was head this way last night. Now he's head the other way, but I think it's the same one. And of course, these calves in here. You know, how many went up to use the calf pen? Probably none. Crammed in here along the feeder and everywhere. I bet you there's none of them up here. They even have enticements up here. I mean, we put a little green in for them when they really don't know what it is. Oh, I left her short and stick there. Yeah, nobody up here. Well, that's the tour of the whiteness and no new babies. Yeah, made her all the way around the barn. So, see what the day actually brings. Well, she's off to work. Yeah, should have knocked a little off the back too. It's a little thinner than it was when I came out earlier. There's still, 2.5 inches anyway through here. Then it gets thicker. I just stuck my hand in what's on the Tahoe, and there's at least 5 inches there. So, yeah, the toaster looks like it's snowed in. And obviously still no power over there because it's dark enough that light would be on, and it's not on. Tried watching the news to see if they actually showed anything. Oh no, gee. Let's just show trees down in northeast Portland. And, although the only decent thing they did show is be about that direction right there. Over at Newburgh, there was a big medical equipment manufacturing outfit that burned overnight. So, and it's a total loss, burnt to the ground, they said. Anyway, and they're saying it could be arson, so who knows. Couldn't see any grass out in the field earlier. There's a little green tint to it. So, we see how the day goes. I'm going to go inside though and warm my hand back up after cleaning her windshield off. Well, feeding's done, and yeah, Ty's little helper, she's here. Didn't have school anyway. Her mother didn't have school either. Still no power in the shop or the barn. But hey, at least I'm not scrambling to get water to everybody. I don't know if you can hear it dribbling from one roof down to the other. It's obviously melting, right? Becky made it to work. Took her like 45 minutes to get there, and it's only a 15-20 minute trip. Trees down all over, cars in the ditch, you know. And today was the day that Brooks Pickup was supposed to go back down to the dealer and get a new windshield put in it and a new instrument cluster. And, you know, of course, half the roads are closed and all this stuff. Highway 219 going over the hill is closed. And that's our main way to get it. And Brooke just now texted me. Made it safe, she says. So she is right now in Salem. She was supposed to be there by 10, and that's 9:20. So that wasn't too bad. She ended up, rather than going over the hill, she ended up headed east and going over to Tualatin and taking I-5 to Salem. She said there was cars in a ditch between here and Sherwood. And the time she was at Sherwood, she said pretty much the roads were just wet. And a lot of times if we go to Sherwood and we're going south, we'll take Highway 99 to Newburgh and then back onto 219 if we don't go over the hill. Well, I kind of asked, which way are you going to go now that you're there? And she said, I'm just going to go to Tualatin. That's probably good because Rex Hill is between Sherwood and Newburgh, and it's one of the higher points of the range. And it may not be so good, especially going down the other side, because it's fun in the truck. You go down slow or you don't go down at all. So anyway, that's just a quick update. We're just kind of toying with what to do this morning.
It's fucking cold.
Yeah, she says she's cold.
Cold.
But hey, I got that nice coat on from
Rub it in.
BCP Farm and Trucking.
I was spent $70 yet to get one.
My other coat just probably wouldn't be the best this morning.
Okay.
This one's nicer on the other today.
Is wearing 3 layers.
Oh yeah, she's layered up good. And she's just whining about it, so.
Okay, but look at it. We twin, man.
Oh,
twin.
jeez.
We twin when we do this, don't we?
There you go.
We twin cow.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there's one for Aaron
Yeah.
at Prairie Sunset Ranch. He uses diatomaceous earth for his calves, helps with the scours, and there's a lot of other things that it's supposed to help with. And we got a few that are kind of runny, but it's like, is it because mama's in heat, or we got something going on, and they're not off feed? They're still draining mom every day, so got a pan that's going to go in one group, and we may just use the bucket in the other group. I don't know. I wish we had a little bigger pan, but that's what we're going to start with. We're going to put it out and see if they'll eat the stuff. And it's supposed to help with worms too. And we only have a couple calves that are old enough to actually give worm or two. So if it'll do what it needs to do, we won't have to worry about that. And these ladies have got nurse stuff figured out. Well, we just snuck Bam Bam out the head gate over there and across into this barn. And now we're going to try to get all his girls in here, preferably with all the calves so they're out of the way. And we'll take Dino out that head gate and through and in through the barn to the other group. That's the plan. A whole lot easier than having to trailer him. He's already here not knowing what to do. He's, oh my God, girls again. The only thing he's got to pay attention to in here is don't breed one under a cable. Other than that, he's kind of got it made. And yeah, Dino will be more of a pain in the ass, but that's how it'll be. Oh, and by the way, the power to the shop and other barn finally came on about 10 minutes ago. They were estimating 4 o'clock, but it's not 4 o'clock. They come on like 10, 10:30, something like that. So, and Brooke made it back with her loaner car. They said, hey, I don't put over 100 miles on it. I'm sorry. It's 50 miles from here to the dealership at least. So, anyway, I got to keep these in while they're trying to come in. Well, dang, almost 13 minutes already, and the day ain't even half over yet. But Dino's in here checking. Well, if he doesn't try to mount somebody underneath that. Of course, maybe since the manure is so deep, he won't. Always have that trouble. Come in the morning to feed, and that's not where it belongs. It just sets on the feeder over there. It's pinned so it can't move, but there's nothing holding it down, so. He was just kind of getting friendly with Boomer, but now acting like you don't know what. Who knows? Hey, Boomer's kid, speaking of Boomer. And actually went pretty good. Worst part was getting Dino back in the barn to bring him over. There's Bam Bam. Standing there with a calf looking like, hey, wait a minute. You're an awful big cow. You should have a big udder, but there ain't no udder there. He's figuring out who's here. Getting Dino through is a pain because he stopped here at the pregnant cows. Dude, they can't use your services yet. But he wasn't too bad once I got him going that direction. So. Anyway, say hi, Bam Bam. I guess that's all you're going to get, a little moo. Well, these young ones are learning. When the gate opens, go get your dinner. Now, somebody over here must be in heat. I think the bull needs to go down and check that out, because looks like that 2-year-old is going to ride that heifer for a minute. Bam Bam's got to get into the routine. And, yeah, it hasn't rained all day. No, I shouldn't say that. It's rained a little bit. But it's still coming off the roof. Driveway's clear. Moved some stuff around. Got Dad's pickup out of the way so I can move the 3394 in the disc. But I got some tires to pump up before I move it very far. Got to get it out of the way before feed comes sometime this week. I know it won't be tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow I can get that done. Hopefully I don't have to change the traders in it. And then it'll park over where Dad's pickup was. And Coach Packer's hooked up to the white case and it's parked out back. Just get it out of the way. Oh, and Maury made the phone calls today about getting Tonen's car fixed. I got to give her statement to the insurance. Her car is going to go to the same place that my pickup's going to go to. Well, my pickup goes in, 7th of May? Her car goes in June. The next soonest any body shop can get to it would be the dealer she bought it from down at Salem. And they could get to it July 4th. Right before or right after. So, that's what's going on there. And calves are just running into the barn. Pregnant girls ain't got this figured out yet. They're going, wait a minute, we belong over there. No, not this time of year you don't. Not when we're down to that few. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a good day.